Oh yeah. I was gonna have you put the Tuesday song on because it's Tuesday. Happy 420.
Happy 420.
Good to see you, G May. Happy 420.
Happy 420.
Happy Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. And with the whole Tuesday trailer park thing, I mean, Tuesdays is Lisa Noel Day.
Yeah. Tuesdays, they've always been forgotten, you know?
Yeah. I got a big fatty twisted up. I appreciate you inviting me for your live stream. What are we going to be checking out? Some shots that you did around the LA area?
Yeah, today is Chill Out and Journey Through Hollywood Day. So, like the past, maybe 6 years, I just, when I've been around in Hollywood, I've been taking photos or just videos of the city. And last couple days, I just compiled all of that stuff together, and I put it to a really cool, chill Afrobeat music.
Nice.
And it's just sit back and smoke a doobie and just chill and relax and check out Hollywood.
Nice. It's Ian's Guitar Shack.
Hi, Ian. How are you?
What I noticed about this reel, this LA reel that we're going to play, you've incorporated a few of these shots in some of your videos and stuff too. Like the Looks Like Love video.
I did.
Titty Chicken.
Yeah, some of the city shots. Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't been to LA since my 20s, and I'm 60 now. I might need to make another trip to LA, but
oh my God.
Yeah, we used to go to all those 80s metal clubs. Whiskey Go-Go, the Troubadour.
They're all still here.
The Viper Room.
Still here, But Hollywood is always changing. It's always getting built up, torn down. Things are changing. Every couple months, it looks different.
Look, it's Paul
Johnson. Paul. It's good to see you, Paul.
I really enjoy Paul's editing. He is just something else, man, when it comes to editing.
He is an amazing editor. He edits all my stuff.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, just the camera work and the editing and the textbook zooming in, coming up, coming back, angles. It's cool stuff, man.
Yeah. Hi, Allie.
Allie.
Woo!
Alley Patches. We're getting baked on 420.
Yes, we are. 420 on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hi, Louise. Of course, Paul, it's true. I mean, my videos are so good because of...
Yeah. Awesome stuff, man. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to be watching a Los Angeles video. I'm going to do that, Lisa. Louise.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for being here.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, this video, it's all Hollywood. Now I'm making another video, which is all the West Side, which is the beaches and Sony Studio and all that stuff. But this tonight is just all Hollywood footage with a little bit of downtown footage in it too. So yeah.
Yeah, so this is the video. It's a nice shot. And let me get this straight. These are clips that you filmed, correct?
Yes.
This is
Yes.
all your actual footage. You're not, you know,
No, it's not stock footage. Yeah.
yeah, you're not like using any stock footage or stuff. This is stuff that you went out and filmed yourself.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Little shot right there. Oh, what's that? Is that Capitol Records?
Yeah.
Nice.
So all that is like downtown Hollywood. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, Paul's right. So this is like many hours just over the years of just shooting different stuff.
Yeah, and this is a classic shot right here. This this Capitol Records.
Yeah. So when G-May and I stop talking and stuff, we're going to start the video, and it's just all of Hollywood. So just relax and chill, and you know, the music is really cool.
All right, let's check a little out. I'm going to puff on this doobie and watch a little of this video. Here we go.
Me too. Thanks everyone for being here. Mic's still on, Barry?
I like the camera work.
Oh, it is still on. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. So this so you can hear me talk?
Yeah.
What that showed that elevator. So this right here, I'll go back to the elevator. This actually, you can stay here. This is an Airbnb. Like it's a house in the Hollywood Hills.
Wow, that's just
a
house.
Airbnb. It's a house.
Wow.
But they offer an Airbnb, and you can stay there. I think it's like $2,000 a night. I mean, you can't have the whole thing. There's different rooms.
Wow.
Isn't that cool? It's like a castle.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. Hey, so Paul's got to get back to work. We'll see you later,
Yeah.
Paul. Rich New Design in the house. Look at that. Let's all help
Hey,
support the channel.
Thank you for being here.
No, I just joined your Patreon. You started a Patreon, right?
Yes, I just started it.
Okay, is that link in the description of this stream?
I do have the link in the
stream
in the description.
Perfect.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Well,
I just started that, so
we need to keep Lisa Noel on the air, so I don't want to keep
G-May was my first Patreon.
All right.
Yay, thank you, G-May.
All right, you ready to puff some more and take a look at LA?
Yeah.
Let's do it. I like this shot right here. It must be nice to live in like these apartments right here.
Right.
Probably pretty expensive, huh?
These are expensive apartments. That's right downtown Hollywood. Now, so I am in East Hollywood, and if I go out of my apartment and look, I can also see the Hollywood sign.
Wow, really?
So awesome. So you'll see different. I tried to get some different shots. See, here's a different shot of the Hollywood sign. Yeah. So I tried to show that you can see it from different places. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this shot too.
That's a nice downtown.
That's a nice shot. All right, it's time to puff up. We are chilling with Lisa Noel, and we are cruising the streets of Los Angeles. Puff up.
also the downtown skyline.
Yeah. That looks like a pretty good location to do some filming, huh? Did you do anything there?
This is Elysian Park, and it's cool. It's kind of up in the hills a little bit. Yeah, and it has a lot of graffiti in it. I think the gangsters go there and have some parties.
Right. Where was that shot where you guys were up in the mountains when you and I forget his name, the guy from Kitty Chicken Bunny Girl that got married, the lady that did the makeover?
Keith.
You and him did a rap?
With the dreadlocks?
Yeah, you guys did a rap together.
Yes. That's the Baldwin Hills. That's on the west side. You know, like kind of, you know, there's Compton, then you go and you get to Baldwin Hills. Then there is the LAX. But that I have some beautiful footage from Baldwin Hills. I'm going to put that in the west side.
Nice.
West side LA one. Yeah.
What's that, the stadium?
Oh, is this SoFi? I
think that's for the LA.
Hey,
Rams.
Queen Savage Mama.
LA Rams. All right, puff, puff, puff.
So this is the Netflix building.
You got to get the Netflix building.
Yeah. It has a really cool wall and it's always changing.
Wow. You know what's funny is like this hotel, you know, 60, 70 years ago was probably only like $10, you know.
There's so many old falling apart buildings in Hollywood mixed in with just these brand new monsters. It's just, yeah.
All right, I need to get my phone. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hi, Kristen. So this is the famous Hollywood Forever Cemetery. If you guys, I don't know if you've heard, this has movies there. It has celebrations there. Peacocks that roam around the cemetery. This is the Forever Hollywood. This is the Forever Hollywood Cemetery.
Oh, nice, nice.
The big thing that they have here at this cemetery is the Day of the Dead celebration, and it's huge. People come in and they just decorate the whole cemetery.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. If you're just joining us, I am hanging out with Lisa Noel. We are cruising around Los Angeles looking at some different sites. And the good news is this is all footage that Lisa and Paul have compiled out there filming it. It's not stock footage. You get in LA, baby, all the way.
There's a lot of people who are buried here. Johnny
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get him. Marilyn Monroe was buried there, but they moved her.
Mm.
And this is a very famous park. It was a old house built by Lloyd Wright, and
Wow.
it's just very famous. It was built in the early 1900s
Wow.
for a very rich Hollywood socialite, and she wanted to be in the center of Hollywood. She had all these Hollywood parties there.
Mm.
But now now it's a park, a really cool park.
Yeah.
See, there's another shot of Hollywood. It kind of shows, you don't usually get to see all the trees and
And then that's downtown. You can see the
yes. That's
palm
it.
trees and stuff. That one. That's nice. I'm probably going to use one or two or three of these little LA clips for my LA video too, if that's okay.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Just such great footage.
Where'd the music go?
Here it is.
So this building isn't even there anymore, but
Oh, that building.
there's another nice one of the sign. That's a good one.
Full moon. Did you notice that?
Yep.
That shot started out with a full moon. That was cool.
This is all Hollywood.
Yeah, this is an awesome shot. Let me go back just a little bit more. You can see it starts with 801. It starts with this killer full moon, man. And then you get that cool pan. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Full moon is awesome. This is a great shot of LA. From the full moon, you get a big old long killer pan. That's nice. This is when you use in the Kitty Chicken Bunny Girl show, right?
Yes, I did use this.
Wow, you get the entire, look at how gigantic that is. Wow. That's pretty impressive.
This is just a shot of the old famous Roosevelt Hotel. It's right in Hollywood. Pink dot!
1-800-PINK.
The original pink dot.
Now we're kind of getting downtown, right?
Well, no, this is Hollywood.
Comedy
It's a
store.
comedy store. I performed there a few times.
You got a bunch of shots of that too. Like when you're walking by it at the end of
the comedy store.
yeah, at the
It's
end of
right,
Stranger.
right on.
At the end
It's
of
right on
Stranger. Yeah,
Sunset Boulevard.
and right at the end of Stranger Danger episode, you were walking by because you were figuring out whether you're going to play there or not. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's the other one.
It's a different
Maybe
comedy.
I think I used a few of them, but there's the Laugh Factory, the Improv, the Comedy Store. That's the three big ones. This is a nice long shot. Fireworks.
Action, yeah. Howdy,
That's
Alpha
downtown.
Mama.
Another Comedy Store. That's Sunset Boulevard.
What is that? Oh, that
Sunset
comedy
Boulevard.
store. Yeah. Well, look at that. Queen Savage is with us. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out with us, Tori. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Christine Kruger says it's beautiful, great footage.
Thank
Christine
you,
is so
Kristen.
awesome. She helps Camp G May stay on the air, man, and we love her for that. And everyone does. They all help. And these are all
That's
people from the
awesome.
community. They're just beautiful, beautiful people. And Ian's here. And cool. Thanks you guys for hanging out. We are checking out LA with Lisa Noel.
I think you're right about LA. LA is so spread out.
It is, right? Isn't there like, you have, kind of like around here, you have Campbell in the San Francisco Bay Area, the South Bay, you have Campbell, Sunnyvale, Santa Clara, this and that. It's the same thing with LA, right? You have all these different, right?
Well, LA itself is amazingly spread out, because I'm only showing you Hollywood, and I'm making another one of West LA, but this is only Hollywood is within Los Angeles. There's downtown Los Angeles, then then there's Hollywood, then you go through Beverly Hills, and then you get to Santa Monica and the beaches.
Right.
And it's so spread out. I mean, Los Angeles has ports. So it's like we are just so spread out. That's why all the footage here, you're not going to see any of the beach, because that's like, 45 minutes away, an hour away. And that's a whole nother. I lived on the west side a couple years ago, so I have tons of beautiful footage from there too. But it's so spread out.
Yeah, well, like that shot, I'm telling you, that shot.
And then you have the valley. You go over the hills, and you have the valley, and you have all of that.
Right, Simi Valley.
Like the valley. Like, oh my God.
Malibu. And
you cannot totally forget about the valley.
It's crazy how gigantic it is. And I think that shot of yours, it starts with the full moon and completely pans over the entire. That really gives you the magnitude of how gigantic LA is, right?
Gigantic. This is on Universal City Walk.
Universal City Walk. Nice.
Shipped to Ohio? We got the good stuff, girl.
It's a good shot here. I like this shot. Right at sundown, lights are coming on.
Yeah, this is downtown Hollywood. See, there's the El Capitan right there, the El Capitan Theater, and right there is the Roosevelt Hotel, and that is a very famous old hotel.
Nice.
Nice.
And you got the Hard Rock.
A lot of affairs have taken place at the Roosevelt Hotel. The Chinese Theater.
Nice. Oh, this is cool.
We got lots of love going on in this room.
Is this where they have the stars on the ground?
I love it. Huh?
Is this where they have the stars on the ground?
Yes.
Here? So like right across from the Chinese theater, everything on this left side is where they have
all of this right here.
Yeah.
So what you don't realize that it kind of goes around, and it goes on a few different streets, the stars. At the end of here, at the end of this video, I shot some of the stars.
Oh, nice.
That was the Laugh Factory. So this is Sunset Boulevard.
Oh, nice. Sunset Boulevard, baby.
The Comedy Store. See, I have a lot of shots of the Comedy Store because that was important to me. Because I was performing there, and comedy, it was really. This is Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm going pretty
LA,
fast.
LA.
This might be going. I needed to go get my weed really fast. I'm not sure where I was going.
Very, very cool, man. We're like in the thick of hardcore downtown business center, right?
Yep.
Wow, look at that. That's a nice shot right
used to
there,
live
man.
downtown, and it was whoa. It was crazy.
That's a nice shot right there, man. Love that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a whole way of life living downtown.
Yeah.
We would we would pay the homeless guys to look out for us. Weird.
Yeah, see, I'm like 20 minutes from San Francisco. So from San Francisco to LA, I think it's like 8 hours, 10 hours or something like that.
Yeah. I was wondering about that. I was thinking it was 6. Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't end up in LA because by the time I get to Barstow, I'm like, left to Vegas.
Barstow. Ugh. Don't ever go to Barstow.
No, that's where you got to take a left so that you go to Vegas. You can either go to LA or Vegas.
Yeah. And Barstow, there's no reason to go to Barstow unless maybe you want to buy some crystal meth.
Oh, man.
I think that's what they do there. So this is just all downtown, this is,
Yeah.
the art district. That's where I used to live, the art district.
Nice. Be kind of cool to get a warehouse too and kind of convert it.
That's all of our places. They were like warehouse lofts. And just it was an amazing time down there. Everybody was an artist. Everybody just, had art shows and just it was just crazy, and everybody was just on drugs, and it was like, you can only live that lane, be in that lane for so long, and you're like, whoa, I'm dizzy. Let's see, you can see all that, the art.
It just goes on and on and on and on and on, man.
Yeah, so I put all my driving stuff at the end of the video, so
yeah. Wow. LA, the land of dreams, but sometimes things aren't what they seem.
Yeah, exactly. This, doesn't show a lot of the big homeless areas. Yeah.
But
we're doing better. We're
we had
cleaning
snow today.
Oh, that's amazing. Like, we have sunshine outside right now. It's like 76 and sunny.
Yeah, it's almost 90 where I'm at. It's 80 something.
So, frost on your car. Wow. I didn't think it was still snowing.
Look at that building. It says Art Share.
Yes, Art Share is where I had a lot of my art shows, and a lot of cool friends.
Yeah, because
art shows there
most people don't know that you're actually an artist. You do paintings and stuff. And I have a video on my channel, even way before we were live streaming. Remember when we did the Pretty in the Dark, me and Mamsie?
Mm-hmm.
The Pretty in the Dark video, and we
Yeah, I
was
like
all
that.
about that picture that you painted. And if you go to my channel and you watch Pretty in the Dark, you will see me, Mamsie Graham, and doing a video that's incorporated. What's the name of that piece? How am I forgetting the name of that piece of art? Twisted.
I can't. Which one did you use? Did you use the
Twisted something.
Oh, did you use the truth one?
Yeah, the Twisted one.
Yeah, with the
It's been a while
frog.
since I watched that video. I gotta watch that
It's
video.
about lies.
But
Yeah.
if you dig deeper into Lisa Noel, you will also find out that she is a actual artist. And you like, what's your medium that you like? You like the oil and canvas?
I like to just mix shit, whatever I can afford. No, no. A lot of my stuff is pen and ink, and then I take watercolor, and then I varnish it. So it like the colors get like really
Interesting.
bright, and yeah, that's my favorite thing. And my favorite thing is to paint on clay board.
Nice.
Allie, have you ever painted on clay board? Do it. It's I love it. It's like clay, so it's just it's a whole different game.
Yeah. I love your paintings. In fact, in the next compilation reel that we play, I think probably tomorrow, there's some footage of your artwork. I think there's a video in there where you kind of like fast forward it while you're doing the artwork.
Yes,
right?
my GoPro. Yes, that was a painting that this lady on Facebook. She saw my paintings and she wanted to find her soulmate. So she asked, this is really a big burden. She asked me to draw a painting, to create a painting that will draw her soulmate to her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I put my heart into that painting. And yeah.
Well, I'm so lucky, Lisa, because Allie Patches is such an incredible artist with multiple different mediums. And she comes up on my Saturday open mic, her and Wes, every
Great.
Saturday, and she does artwork. It's just, I am so lucky to have her doing that. And that's something you guys have in common, is you guys are both painters, artists, you know?
I know. I subbed her, and I love all her goblin, and I love how she uses watercolor. And it's such a different way than I do, and it rocks.
That technique, her technique is just crazy good.
Yes.
Crazy good. I got what's this? Oh, is this close up of that art place?
Yes.
So what do you mean it's an art place? What, people go there and do art and?
Yes, it's so basically a few rich people got together and they started this art share for the downtown artists. And why are you laughing?
Couple rich people got together. I love it. LA, only in LA, right?
Because sometimes artists aren't, we have a hard time sometimes. So, there's this whole art district downtown.
Wow.
And
that's cool.
It just, it's like the area that people have forgotten. Wow. It's crazy.
All right, I got to take a long draw off my hash pipe. I'll tell you that.
I love that pipe you have. Looks like you lost it, though.
Where my pipe is.
You should never go anywhere on acid.
I know. So we're just cruising along LA.
Yeah.
It's like a pretty nice area.
This is going towards Hollywood.
That's kind of cool though that you did this. I should probably do that with San Francisco. It'd be real easy for me because I know where everything is, every street, you know what I mean?
Yeah. LA changes all the time. It's insane. Buildings go up all of a sudden, 2 months later, there's something else there. Kristen, I remember that. That's why I never had any good knives.
Yeah.
They always had little burn things on them, right?
That, nowadays with GPS and stuff, but 20, 30 years ago when there was no GPS, do you remember you had to look up what was called a Thomas guide?
I hated that book.
And you look those up and you E5 or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yes, because I had to use it when I would have to go to, acting interviews, auditions.
Yeah.
And I got lost all the time. Where am I?
Yeah.
I hated that
from the
Thomas
past.
guide.
You're getting up there when you know what a Thomas guide is,
Oh,
but
wait.
it really helps because I'm sure if
I don't know what a
I
Thomas
went to
guide
LA,
is. What is that, Gary?
was that
Thomas
Bruce Lee?
guide.
That was a Bruce Lee mural on the wall we just drove by.
Oh, what?
Bruce Lee mural.
Yeah.
I think it was. Is that Bruce Lee?
Oh no, that's who is that, you guys? That's the old actor.
Those are kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, they always have weird, different stuff.
Oh, it's a banner.
Clean it, actually. Oh, I remember my first dab. I took it at a dab bar, and I took it, I didn't know what it was. It was so big, and I was sitting on the floor, and I was like this. Everyone's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Whoa, whoa." I really like them though. So this is just cruising to Hollywood, I think. So I just stuck my driving, I was like, well, Hollywood Freeway, there you go.
That's nice. You got the 101 North Hollywood Freeway sign. That's nice. Because I was going to get one of those for my LA video. That's a good one. This is cool. This is like a little ritzy area.
Well, this is back in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You can tell, you can kind of tell. Hollywood it just has a smaller feel. It's actually a kind of a smaller city than when you go downtown is where all the big,
Yeah.
overwhelming buildings are. And
this probably gets a lot of tourists too, right? Like a tourist area.
I wish we would get more. I wish we would, we need to invest back into Hollywood and clean it up a little bit. We did have a few cleanups and it was good, but we need maybe a few more.
Yeah. Well, you're getting a cruise through Hollywood right now.
Yeah.
This is cool.
I think this, it's the cruise will be done in a couple minutes. Yeah.
These buildings always kind of trip me out because look at all those windows and all those rooms.
Yeah.
Is there people living in there or something?
Yeah, that's the big thing that we have here. Santa Monica, downtown is those live, work, all the bottom is shops
Right.
and then all the top is apartments.
Like little studios or one bedrooms, all kind of like the same or something. Right.
Yeah, and see,
Wow.
like
And it's
people that are
all
old, but
filled with
they're
people.
yeah,
Wow. Wow.
so many people in Hollywood.
That'd be a trip to live in, that type of trip community. You know what I mean?
That's a Palladium.
The Palladium.
Yeah, you know that, right?
Yeah, it's a great venue.
Yeah, it's a good venue.
Wow.
Yes, you should never burn your lip. That means you're doing it wrong. I think that might pertain to many things.
Here in the South Bay, there gets so much traffic, it's crazy. I mean, like crazy traffic. Does the 101 get blocked up pretty good?
Oh yeah, I hate going on the freeways. Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Just packed.
Oh, everything is always packed. To go down the street, it takes like 15 minutes.
Right. Well, it's so packed where I'm at because I live in the South Bay. So everyone all up 101 to San Francisco is eBay, Facebook, YouTube, Google, HP, on and on and on and on, the Rosewood, this and that. So they're all going to work up 101 to go to all those places.
Yeah.
So I think it's like 500,000 people that drive to go to, and then so when they all get off work, they'll drive back to the South Bay. So it's just the craziest traffic you've ever seen in your life.
So here, the YouTube place and the Google place and all that stuff is on the west side, and it's amazing. It is so ritzy. It is so. It's really cool. I should go down there and like show you what it looks like, the YouTube compound and the Google compound down there, and Snapchat, and you know all those on the west side. It's really interesting. It's like a whole city within itself.
Yeah, they got compounds, because I'm in construction and my company was a little slow. And I got a job at Google. I worked for them for like a year. I drove a town car. I gave them all rides to the airport, the San Francisco airport. So I know every Google complex in the South Bay. They have like 7 of them. They're like all spread out over Mountain View. And that's like right down the street from, when you see that Apple, that big giant circle?
Yeah.
It's like a spaceship. Right. Well, when I was 12, I used to drive my dirt bike through that orchard and pick cherries. Now it's a giant spaceship. Look at this. What is this?
This is right in Hollywood.
Yeah. It's kind of packed over here.
Area. Yeah, I kind of like this shot because I like to watch everybody walk.
Yes. No, this is beautiful footage. Oh my God, this is great footage. Because I always tell, most people when I'm filming for videos, it's like, it's easier to put yourself into something if the camera is set still and everything else is moving. But if the camera's moving, it's hard to green screen yourself
Yes.
in there. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, you can't use it because you can't keep up with that all that
Right.
movement.
The movement throws
Yeah,
it
you're
all
right.
off. So,
You're right. This you could walk across the street.
right.
in that.
Yeah, that's why
Polygraph.
I'll just get my frame on a street corner and then let the people and the birds and this and that be the movement. You know what I mean?
Hang on.
Hey, look, it's the Cult of the Donuts. Sean
Thank you, man.
Sean in the house. Good to see you, Sean. Tori's still hanging with us. The place is packing up. We're cruising around Hollywood and Los Angeles with Lisa Noel. Christine Kruger's still chilling with us. Right on, right on. Who else we got out here? Dime Bag Coins is here, Lisa. Enjoying the show.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Ian's Guitar Shack. He's if he's not on a working, he'd be here. All right. Cruising LA. I'm gonna twist up another one. How's that sound? I'm going for seconds. We still got Rich New Design hanging out, chipping in some hours. Look at that.
Thank you so much. That's awesome.
And I got to tell you, his new video that he just put out, The Cult of Wes. Oh my God. It's so awesome. I just, every time I watch it, I'm like, I know that dude. He's awesome.
Yeah, I need to pop into there.
Oh, the one we just did Sunday night. We took we did it off and on, but we used to do it like every Sunday night. That was our gig. And we're kind of back in that groove now where we're doing it every Sunday night. And it's just so out of control. It's just ridiculous.
What do you mean? You got on Sunday night, west of the live stream?
The puppet comedy stuff we're doing. That's all. Yeah. It's getting fun.
Cool.
So are we still in Hollywood?
Yes. I thought I'm like I don't even know because I thought I thought I had like about 48 minutes of footage. So
yeah, we're only 28 minutes into the reel. We're about 3/4 of the way.
Oh,
it's because we've been stopping it and then we talk.
Yeah, right? I got it. Yeah. I'm like, whoa, like this is totally wow. Because I'm looking at how long we've been on live. Yeah. You're right. We were stopping it.
So we'll twist up another DVD.
Yeah, this is still Hollywood.
I like a good Thai restaurant. You know, I love.
Yeah,
Thai
you know, I'm vegan,
Thai food.
So I love vegan Thai food. And I think Hollywood has some good food. You know, I live really like pretty much like in almost Koreatown, and they have a lot of, you know, if you eat meat, they have a lot of, you know, restaurants and little mom and pop good homemade food, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and those mom and pops, there's probably still a lot of it in LA, but they're dying off everywhere. These mom and pops, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
you get a true mom and pop, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They're pretty busy. All the little restaurants around here.
And they probably have some
In
spendy
Toledo.
ones too, right? You know,
The what?
spendy restaurants. You know, high end.
Yeah. They're more like in Hollywood and
Yeah. I have a lot
downtown.
of musician friends in the San Francisco Bay Area that were like waiters, like really, you know, nice high-end restaurants where they just wait on like a couple tables.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
night, you know what I mean?
That's the thing about Hollywood, LA. You know, they have such a span of everything from
Yeah.
poor to so expensive. You know.
Yeah.
But Gary, I was going to ask you. I've been meaning to ask you. Have you, since I'm over here in California and you're over there, have you been feeling the earthquakes that we've been having? Like we've been having like 2 a week.
I haven't felt any. But
Yeah.
that 1989 one was crazy. That's the one that happened during the World Series in 1989.
Oh, Gary, you know
No.
I wasn't even born then.
No, I ran out of the place and I was in the ground was doing this and the cars were bouncing up and down. And I was like,
Oh my
what?
God.
Yeah, the cars were
Wow.
bouncing, this far off the ground kind of a little bit. You could see the ground just doing some weird shit, man. And I'll never forget it, man. I was renting a Victorian house in the 80s. It had 9 bedrooms. I rented out 8 rooms to fucking
Well,
stoner people, And I lived at the top. We called it the freaker room. It had like a steeple. And down in the basement,
as we always knew, you're
where
so cool.
we had a jam. Made it a jam room down in the basement. Had old horsehair walls, and when the earthquake hit, it all came crumbling down, and you just saw like the wire. So it just even added to the damage that was done. But you could say there's been earthquakes, huh?
Yeah. But not ones like that, but little ones, like 3.9, 4 point, yeah. And I hate them, they.
It's scary stuff when it happens, man. Especially when you
We've
get
had
a
a
good
lot.
one.
Yeah, we've had a lot of bad luck with the fires, and then we had rain, and everybody thought, well, that's good, but the rain just did a lot of damage too.
What mudslides?
Yeah.
Mudslides, yeah.
Yeah, mud and floods. I mean, I don't know, it's a bad design of our city, but there were like a whole 3 blocks of stores that were flooded.
Wow.
I'm like, what? When it rains here, I'll go outside to take the dog to go potty, and it'll just rain a little bit, but then there will be water flowing down the gutter for like a day and a half. And I always think that sounds like a bad design to me.
Yeah.
Because if we are always needing water and there is just water being wasted,
Yeah.
But that's a whole topic that I think a lot of our cities need to be redesigned.
This is just like out on the outskirts, right? This footage,
Yes. That's on the way if you want to go to the dispensaries that have the cheaper weed. Go out of this.
I know. The markup, you want to buy your weed in Hollywood, it's going to cost you.
Where's that? There's a Guitar Center. Now that's cool.
They make so much
Sunset
money.
Grill. That was that teeny little place called the Sunset Grill. That was in the song, the Sunset Grill. That was the Sunset Grill.
Yeah, when California made cannabis legal, just like buying a 6-pack of beer, okay, it really helped the economy, man, because they make so much money. It's unbelievable how much money they make.
Gary, do you remember when it was dispensaries and we had to have our medical marijuana license? Do you remember that?
Yeah. And because I have a few friends
like
that own
Wild Wild West.
Yeah, I got a few friends. I got my friend Bravo. He owns a dispensary in San Jose. I got a couple of friends that own dispensaries. And when you go into them, they got like cameras everywhere, right? That's not his cameras. It's the San Jose Police Department. They get their money. They keep track of everything that's going on. It's almost like them selling it.
Whoa.
And then when that's why you got to show your ID too, because it's anyone that comes here and shows your ID, it's instantly noted to the police. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You always have
there, you know what I mean? It's just crazy.
Yeah.
And they take a big chunk of it. And then there's the people that get the supply and all, that get the contract to do that. The growers. All the different vendors that they have and all of them. Because, look, when I was in the 80s, when I was an activist, okay, hardcore activist in the 80s against nuclear war, against for the legalization of marijuana, shit like that. They wouldn't give us the permits for shit. They wouldn't give us the contract. They wanted all the contracts. See what I'm saying?
With the government? Was it the city?
No, the city. In the 80s, it was all just black market. What it is it's all kind of like
in the 80s. You were getting your pager. I don't know about the 80s. Like I said, I'm I'm far too young to remember things like that. No, but I was. Well, weren't you like in the 80s? You were calling up, hey. Oh no, I mean you were, using your beeper and getting it illegally. There was nothing legal about getting weed in the 80s, right?
Well, yeah, and it was the whole idea of marijuana becoming legal was that now you're not going to have to pay these crazy prices. I mean, if you knew someone, if you had contacts, if you knew growers from Humboldt, or you knew people that grew it, it was like a trickle down theory. There was so many families that depended, and it was usually the wife that sold the weed back in the 80s. People would get, like a quarter pound, and then they'd break it all up in eighths, and they'd actually make a couple $1,000 just selling it to their friends. It's not like they're out on the street selling it. See what I'm saying? And you thought that when the dispensaries opened that it was going to change that. Well, it did just the opposite. They're charging more than hardcore black market street prices at the cannabis clubs. It should only be $10, $8, $12 should be spending a lot. Instead, it's $60, $80, $120 an eighth. Just crazy shit, Yeah,
well, all I know is I'm happy that I just go on my cell phone and then I order my weed and then I get a bing and they're here outside. I get a text and I just go outside and I pick up my weed. And I like that.
Wow. Hey, look, it's the pink building. What's that all about?
I know. For some reason, everybody does take tourists have to go there and take photos at the pink.
Man, I wonder what that's all about, huh? What's going on inside there? But anyway, I didn't mean to go on a rant.
We call it the Instagram building.
You put a leash on me. You go off on rants sometimes.
What?
I said you got to put a leash on me. I go out on rants. That's a cool mural. That's a cool mural.
I know it is. Yeah, I
That's
like
kind
it.
of cool about LA too. There's just a lot of artists in LA. Right? Musicians and artists and wannabe actors. And
It's, you know, the thing about LA too and Hollywood is people come and go. There's such a, you know, you can't, there's so many people coming and going.
that's what that song LA is all about, man.
You know, I mean, there's been times where I was like, oh, I have such cool friends. And then in a couple months, they're all moved away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, I'm all alone. So yeah, it's a weird city like that. Yeah.
See, I'd love to go to like the Greyhound bus station and film, just like laying around on the concrete in the corner waiting for a Greyhound bus. Shit like that, you know, for my video, but that would be cool. That's kind of stuff I'd like to do, you know.
Yeah, they have a
Go
lot.
out and film on these really hardcore locations for whatever you're doing, you know.
They have a lot of really cool, gritty places to film downtown. Yeah.
This looks like a lot of trippy merchants and shit, right? Through there.
Yeah, that looked like, I think that was like Melrose kind of area. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, man, it just goes on and on. You can just drive around LA for hours, huh?
Like I said, all this stuff, it's just like throughout maybe 6 years, just, you know, and getting footage maybe to use for some of my stuff, you know.
Look, Sean, he's my people. He's been to the Greyhound in LA.
What is it like? What is it like, Sean? Is it dirty?
Oh, it probably is. I've been to a lot of Greyhounds.
The Union Station's very cool. Sean will agree.
Right. When I was younger, believe it or
Don't you
not, I liked to travel a lot. And even I had a car, I could have just drove anywhere. Sometimes I'd like to just take a couple Greyhounds. You just meet the weirdest people. It's the craziest. I mean, it's
You know
been
what,
40
Gary?
years, but, you know.
I thought that too. And I thought, well, you know what I need to start doing is just taking the bus, you know? And so I decided to do that once, and I had to get off the first
Stop, you
I
could.
paid, and then the first stop, I freaked out and I got off. It was shaky. I had to stand,
Yeah.
you know, backwards, and I was almost ready to cry. And I was only on there for like 8 minutes or something. I'm like, damn, all right, it's not my thing. I can't do it. Yeah.
I got my driver's license in 1980. And
When you
up
were,
until then, I took the bus, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Or rode a bike.
How old were you when you got your, or were you a teen? Did you get your license and then?
Well, I got my license, you know, I took
Or a teenager.
driver's ed my sophomore year, you know,
Okay. That's
like
what I got.
15 and a half or something, you know, and that was in 1980.
So that's what we used to do. But nowadays, it's so interesting that so many young people do not have their license yet. It's incredible. And that they
Wow.
just take Ubers everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
So from like 76, 77, 78, 79, when I was a kid going around to these different malls and stuff that were popping up, it was a dime. I sound like an old man or something, but seriously, Lisa, it was 10 cents to ride the bus. And you could ask for what's called a transfer. You'd be like, can I get a transfer? And he'd rip a little piece of paper and give it to you. And it'd allow you to, in case you had to take, oh my God, what's that?
oh, so what that just showed, was so everywhere here in LA, I don't know about your city, but they have delivery carts. So you could just be walking down the street and all of a sudden, you know, there's a delivery cart right there.
That's the
And then,
first one I've ever seen.
the light turns red and you're standing there in a red light with the delivery cart.
I've never seen that.
Hey man, how's it going? And then it turns green, see? And then it goes and it's weird. I only one time did I saw that it was stuck in a crack one time. It was like this. I was like, I can't. So it's just delivering people's food. It's delivering people's food. So I think
it's not to go in the ditch.
It is automated. So we also have Waymos. Do you have Waymos, Gary?
No.
We have Waymos.
They probably do.
They're incredible to see them pull up, nobody driving, and drop somebody off or pick somebody up, and there they go. It's weird. Yeah. Waymos are weird. I'm too afraid to drive to take a Waymo.
I have a Dodge Ram 1500 gas-powered big truck, you know. Old school, man. This is how I am. My brother has an brand new electric car or whatever. I think it's a Dodge something. It drives by itself. When he's on the freeway, he can just hit a couple buttons. I don't trust that.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes my blow dryer doesn't work. You know, sometimes things break, and you know what I mean.
I know.
Have you seen that at all? These cars that drive by themselves?
Yes. And that's just what a Waymo is, you know. It's a drive-by-itself taxi.
All right, so we're at the end of this reel, and now we're going to get to Hollywood Squares.
Yeah. So that's the Chinese Man Theater. So they have the stars on, you know, down Hollywood Boulevard and then offshoots. So they have a lot of streets that have the stars on them. Yeah. And, you know, in Substance, where the guy was at the end, the guy is cleaning up Demi Moore's face. They really have those guys that have those little, they go around and they clean the stars.
Wow.
It's kind of funny.
So that was cool, man. That was a cool little reel that you shared.
Yeah, thank you everybody for being here so much.
Absolutely. Let me see here. Okay. All right.
G-May looks like he's doing something. I don't know what he's doing, but
I know. I'm always doing something.
Like we shouldn't bother him.
Always doing something. So what we're going to do is we'll probably end up just playing the reel again.
WAYMO. It's insane. It's a driverless taxi. Wow. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you trust that?
I don't personally. And I saw a terrible story on the news. I get dizzy. I don't want to, you know, take the merry-go-round or any shit like that. And this guy took a Waymo to go to a business meeting because he was out of town. And the Waymo started going in circles and it wouldn't stop.
Oh, no.
And he had to call the Waymo system and it took him like 45 minutes to stop the goddamn car. And it was going in circles. Wow. I would have a heart attack.
Yeah, man. I got a lot of things too, man, that, you know, I'm not into, like amusement park rides, like cheesy ones. I'll never get on one of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Elevators, I don't do elevators. I will take the stairs. I do not do elevators.
What? You don't do elevators?
No. Have you ever got stuck in one for hours and
Yes,
hours? You have? No fun. Huh?
yes, two
Right.
times.
Yeah. That's why if it's 3 floors or 5 floors, I don't care. I take the stairs.
Yeah. You know what? I got stuck one time at the Standard, which is this cool, you know, bar on Sunset Boulevard, and it's fancy, and everybody's fancy there, and everybody, there was shoves into. I get into the elevator and getting ready to, and all of a sudden a bunch of people shove in, shove in, shove in, and then this one really big guy, he shoves in and he's like, "Huh, last time I got in an elevator, it broke." And we're all like, "Huh." And I'm next to this big guy whose armpit is in my face, and the elevator broke. And
Oh,
it wasn't broken for very long because it was at a nightclub. But for like 10, 12 minutes, it was scary. And
wow.
I'm shoved, my face was literally in this guy's armpit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not doing that again. So I hate elevators. But if I have to take them, I will. But if there's stairs, I will take the stairs.
Yes.
It's better for my butt. And I'm getting a little mini butt workout, and I won't get stuck anywhere. I don't want to get stuck anywhere. I have a little bit of claustrophobia. Yeah.
So the next episode
So
of Barbie,
please don't stick me into your armpit because that will give me claustrophobia.
how did you like that 4V footage I sent you?
I loved it.
Just the way
I
he
loved it. And I
moved
love
and the
that.
way he moved, and he started out slow. He goes perfectly with the music, you know.
I
That's
love him. Yeah.
um,
He's so great. He's so great.
and then
I'm excited to get this episode done, and I love the 2 country songs that you and I did, and
oh,
the
you see
other.
the cowboy hat on the a robot for the second one? Because I sent you 2.
I need to see all the footage. I haven't seen the whole because
Yeah,
I
I
was.
sent you
Yeah,
2. I sent you one for with the keyboards for the Tuesday song, and then him playing the bass for the Rusted song.
yeah,
And what I'm
yeah.
going to film tonight is I'm going to film. I feel like the only thing that I haven't gave you is at least some good Chuck Cunningham on the first song, going with what he's actually singing. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And I'm trying to
right.
get you some of that, and then it's just all we need to do is the dialogue. How's that coming along?
Good. I pretty much have it, and I was thinking, um, if you want, I could come in and like try and feed you some of the lines and direct you if you want. Like we have never
Absolutely.
tried that
Yeah,
before.
I'm ready.
Um, but since I kind of wrote it and I didn't, then we created 4B. So I had to go back and write some lines for 4B,
Yes.
you know. But here's the thing for me. So, Chuck Cunningham, does any of you guys know what character that is? Chuck Cunningham.
Or heard of the character Chuck Cunningham, right?
Yeah. Have you heard of Chuck Cunningham? He's from Happy Days. So it goes way back. But my episode, and Farby is making fun of TV and, Barbie. So it's making fun of stuff. So
Yeah.
the reason I want to know, Gary, because I'm thinking about writing a little thing so people understand who Chuck Cunningham is, because it kind of makes the story all fall together. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like a Once Upon a Time.
It's like the origin of Chuck Cunningham,
Star Wars.
Because that Chuck Cunningham character too kind of is just in everything. There's all these shows where hey, you got Chuck Cunningham. That's where you started out. The character was there, and then all of a sudden you never saw the character again, right?
Yes. So Chuck Cunningham was Richie and Joni's older brother on Happy Days. He was red haired and he played basketball. And they didn't give him any lines. They gave him like maybe one or two lines. And the real actor playing Chuck, said, "Screw you guys. If you either give me lines or I'm gone." And they said, "Okay, goodbye." And they
Right.
hired someone else and they gave him no lines. And then the next year, they just cut Chuck out of the storyline and nobody talks about Chuck as if he didn't even exist.
Right,
In
right.
fact,
When they have Thanksgiving, they don't say, "Hey, we got to
no,
let
at
Uncle
the
Chuck," right, or
yeah,
something.
at the very end of the thing, at end of the season, um, the first season where they didn't talk about Chuck, the dad
Right.
goes, "I'm so happy that I have my two children, Joni and Richie."
Oh, I didn't even mention Chuck.
in Hol-
Wow.
So then in
Wow.
Hollywood, and it's a saying, you can Google it. It
Right.
is a saying, the Chuck Cunningham syndrome.
That's so
If you have the
ridiculous.
Chuck Cunningham syndrome, that means that you have been just dropped and nobody talks about you again. You just
Right.
disappeared in the air. So that's the Chuck Cunningham syndrome.
That's
So
weird. I love the Chuck
Gary plays Chuck Cunningham in my trailer park story.
the mobile park manager.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. And I think let me check something here. Once we film this dialogue, I think you're probably only going to need probably like a couple weeks or something, right? You mess around with it once you have everything you need.
Once we film the dialogue, I'm gonna probably have it ready in about, hopefully a week and a half, 2 weeks,
That's
a week and a
awesome.
half, a week, because I did all my stuff, so now I just have to lay in your stuff, and then we just have to do our dialogue.
Yeah. Well, like I said, too,
Yeah.
I'm ready. So wherever you want, man, just text me
Great.
when you got the evening free, and I have everything.
That's great.
Because I filmed the other night, I still have it pretty much set up for that. I just got to take a few things out, but I'm ready to film some dialogue, man. I'm excited for that. So.
Okay, great. So may I ask you, how would you like to do your dialogue? Do you want me to just feed you the lines?
Well, I think we should do it like we've done everything for the Kitty Chicken Bunny Girl show, where you're pretty meticulous on writing the script and having all the lines, and we shoot that out, and then we can do that, and then if you want to improvise a little bit, we can do that too.
So you want me to send you the lines in email or put it in the
right, because you have your whole storyline with what's going on with the jukebox and yada yada yada. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think of anything when we're in the workshop, you can just type them in right here, and then we can bring them just right in.
Yeah.
Right from here, and then I go full screen and then I just film it, Okay. And what's nice too is
we haven't done that yet. That's kind of fun. That's
right.
Interesting.
And then not only that, I don't have to send you anything because you can just go and download it when we're done.
Oh, really? Okay.
You just download it from your computer. What we filmed.
Oh, cool.
See what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
That rendering stuff, and what it is back in the day, you had to use Dropbox. You know what I mean? That's how when we all collaborated, remember, we all would use Dropbox. Boom, boom, send in large files. Well, Google's only gotten in the game for like the last 6 months we load it up in this Google Drive now because
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's great, right?
yeah, so that's kind of cool. It does take a little bit longer, but it doesn't take that long.
I had problems with Dropbox personally.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't
we
know
all
why.
did.
It wasn't not easy, ever easy.
Yeah. So Google Drive kind of just opened the door for sending MP4s, making it possible. Ramsey used to use this monkey mailbox or something, but it worked, you know. Anybody can send an MP3. The MP4 is the video and the MP3.
Okay.
All right. So I'm real excited about this next episode of Farby. I can give a little sample. You want to hear a little sample? Anybody?
I do, yeah.
You want to hear a little sample of Rusted?
Oh, the song, yeah.
Let's hear just a little sample.
In this rusted
Hi, Jane.
trailer park, where the stars don't seem to shine, living out in the end of nowhere, but for now this place is mine.
Dreams flow with the dusty wind. Moonlight never shows its face, but in this beaten down old trailer, I'll find solace in this space. I'll find
Little sample of Rusted.
I love your voice in that.
I know, it's insane, man. I connected with that song. You wrote such a beautiful song, and the lyrics are so awesome that you wrote. Like I said, I'm honored to be part of this next episode of Farby, man. It's going to be off the hook. Having a great time doing it, and hopefully we get nominated for a Jammy over it.
I have my jammy. I don't know if you can see it back there. It's like sauce Goldie.
I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us. Colt of the Donut, Sean.
Yeah, thanks everybody so much. And I need to like sub people with the Farby channel too, because I've just been working hard on these, and I want to get my Lisa Noel channel monetized.
Yeah.
But I love doing my Farby story. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a really good concept. And when you actually watch the series and then watch how everything unfolds and watch how the rest of the season unfolds, it's just a great storyline. It's got tons of twists and turns. And
it's going to be fun. There's going to be aliens. I'm going to just like experiment with some really cool like things I've never done, special effect things to turn me into an alien. So yeah.
Right. There's a lot of twists and turns that come.
So yeah, please sub it. It's at the Farby Show.
Yeah. Nice. Let's see here. Yeah. So, had a blast hanging out.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Jimmy. I love that. And thank you, everybody, for stopping by and checking out my Hollywood footage. So, I have all this actually very beautiful footage of West LA, of the beaches and Baldwin Hills, like you said, and Santa Monica. I'm putting that together too. So that's
absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, everyone, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
We're going to play this reel again, and we're just going to let it roll uninterrupted. And remember, keep an eye out on Tuesdays You'll see a lot of Lisa Noel on Tuesdays, and I think we're also going to be out tomorrow doing a comp reel. So everyone enjoy. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
You guys are
Peace out, you
awesome.
guys.
Bye.